Yo, what it do, YouTube? Welcome back to another smooth YouTube video. We are live currently on YouTube right now. We're going to be going over the builds that I think you should be building with your Goku Black Rose clones. As you can see, it's a team of Roses and they all link. Now, I had a little cheat sheet because this is all I could do at work. So we're going to get to what I think are the best optimal builds for your clones. Before we get to the content, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's get into, I can't find my stuff. There it is. All right, so AGL Rose, I think should be crit and additional on the build. Let's pull mine up real quick. I think it's crit and additional. Yes. So that's what I went with my Rose. I went crit and additional, and I gave him 3 dodge. So if you guys do not know, all the free-to-play Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose card clones all have alternate variants of the exact same card. So if you want to go for them, you can, but you don't have to. I will be at some point, but there's too much content to go through. But I just want to do this video first because this has been a big level topic discussion, especially in my Discord, especially all over Twitter. Like, everybody is saying that the Int clone is way better than the Dokkan Fest. I don't know. I have not tried it. The tech one is reigning supreme for me. But AGL clone, I think additionals are definitely needed. I gave him 23 crit, as you can see, and just 3 dodge. If we go over to the wiki, as you can see, you do want all of these guys to greatly raise attack and defense for one turn, mainly that defense, and you also always have a 50% chance to do supreme power type of attacks. Now, just out of curiosity, right? I need out of curiosity, which character would have supreme power in their attack? This is immense damage. I think supreme is the best. So colossal. Okay. Supreme. Who would have supreme colossal? Which character would have supreme? I'm going to assume a TUR. Where is, boom, Daima? That's immense. That's immense. I need a character that has supreme. Immense. Okay. I feel like supreme is a lot. That's immense. Who the heck has supreme in this game? Kid Goku, do you have immense too? Immense. Who has supreme? Ooh, you guys. Immense. Oh my gosh. Because what is supreme? Immense. Everybody has immense damage. Everybody has immense. You need a character that has supreme. Immense. Okay, whatever. I'm giving up on that. But just trust me, this, if it gets that, I'm assuming that's crazy. Now, all of the clones have similar kits. This AGL one builds up, not builds up, but has a 50% chance to dodge if all characters on your team is Future Saga, right? And then another buff, if every ally on your name includes clone, you have an extra 4% up to 20% chance to dodge. Now we are at 70% dodge, right? And if you get one AGL key sphere, you have a extra 20% chance to dodge. That is 90% dodge if you run a full clone team. If you do that. Personally, I'm thinking about replacing every single one of these clones with, like, you know, a better version, like maybe Super Easy A Rose will go right here in the AGL slot. And then for the Int slot, we could use Rose. Rose's damage is crazy, bro. Physical could be the other one if you want to. STR, don't really have an STR fit because we already got the STR LR. but that's what I'm thinking when it comes to that. But this is basically the build I'm going with, just giving him additional crits. He does not have crit in his kit, so I'm going to give him crit, and a 3 dodge should definitely help him out. Now let's move on to tech. Let's move over to the tech clone. Let me close this and this. Let's go over to the tech. All right. So we got greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, and seals with a 50% chance of transforming the attack to supreme power. Now I'm going to tell you guys that this so far is my personal favorite right now. This is my personal favorite, right? So I am going to scroll down and get to where he's crazy. All enemies get attack and defense 8% down, debuff, no more than 40%. This is so crazy that he just appears. And if the enemy can be debuffed, he hits him with a 40% debuff, chat. Not only that, he does it even more if you have clones. The more clones you have, it goes from 40% to 70% debuff to the enemy if they can be debuffed. And guess what? It doesn't say for how long either. There's no term restriction. They just automatically do it. So I guess it's on that particular enemy until they go away. When the team includes all 5 extreme types, you get attack and defense 150%, interrupts with the attack break. If you get 1 tech key sphere, he gets 40% damage reduction when receiving an attack from an enemy who was hit by the character's super attack. Pretty crazy. Then attack and defense 200%, and then another attack and defense 200% when the target is in HP is 60% or less. Attack down, defense down, stunned, or I don't know what this one is. Astute. Have no idea what that is. But I've seen this boy push out 28 million attack stats. Even on this account right here, I've seen it. I've seen it today, matter of fact. And we all saw it yesterday. This guy, crazy. Now, if we head over to my build that I gave him 15 additional, 13 crit, 9 dodge. And you can see the equips. I also gave him more attack so he can hit even harder than what he was hitting. That's the beauty about going from the private server to doing your own builds. I just think him hitting hard is phenomenal, and him having 9 dodge is actually pretty dope to me. If you're in the live chat right now, I'm live recording a video, and then once that's done, we will talk more about this. I do see you guys in chat. I'm gonna get to y'all in a second. Auto cards have Supreme. Immense is better than Supreme. Okay, got you. I just wanted to check and make sure. But this Supreme is still hitting pretty hard though. Like that's the Supreme is hitting pretty hard. Next up, we're going to get into the Int version. So apparently Int is the crazy one everybody's going crazy over right now. So he greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, and he raises defense. He raises allies defense by 15% for 2 turns. I don't know if this is like an every turn thing that he gets to do this, but I don't see why not. And I don't know if this stacks or not either. I'm under the assumption that raising allies defense by 15% does not stack if he double supers. I don't know, but we can obviously tell if certain characters live certain supers, because in the live stream we did yesterday when we were testing the characters out, the physical Rose clone definitely lived a Demon King Piccolo Red Zone super, right? We all saw that. Everybody who was here yesterday, we all saw that. So this guy is a great support. He has attacking defense 40% up to 200%. All allies attacking defense 8% up to 40%. So if you're on the team, you get a 40% buff, because I'm just going to say we're going to have this all the time because we're going to run him only on future. You don't want to run him without other Rosés be on the team anyway. Like there's going to be a super future team. There's going to be an extreme future team. That's how it's going to be split up. All allies attack and defense, 40%. Per Future Saga category ally whose name includes clone on the team, you get extra stuff. The clones and the LR get attack and defense up to 30%. And then when you include all 5 extreme types, attack and defense 150 and a 4C enemy super attack. So a free built-in scouter that is so free to obtain. And guess what? This boy can heal. They gave him a 10% HP regen, but getting 1 int key sphere. And when you attack with 12 or more key, gets attack and defense 200%, and he guards all attacks. Now, I can show you guys my build. So I gave him 20 dodge, 8 additionals, and 9 crit. And I gave him some more attack, and I gave him a lot more defense. So I'm going for like a good support role. This might be wrong. I don't know. A lot of people have been gassing this character on Twitter. So this build may not be good, or it might be good. I don't know. I'm going to test it out. But I think him dodging and supporting, being in slot 3, I think that's his best case use to me. And he can scouter. Bro can scouter. So that's pretty dope right there within itself. But that's going to be my build for the int. Next up, we have STR clone. Now this bad boy raises his attack massively for 100% and a 30% defense. And of course, another 50% chance of transforming for supreme power. This particular one builds up crit chance. So he can build it up 15% up to 75%. Per clone on the team, he gets only attack up to 150. He gets a chance of performing a critical hit 5% up to 25%. So basically 100% chance to crit if he's with all the extreme types of the clones. When the team includes all 5 extreme types, he gets attack and defense 150, and then he gets another attack and defense 150 when attacking a super class enemy. And then he gets a guaranteed additional super if you collect 1 STR sphere. And when attacking with 12 or more key, he gets attack and defense 200% and 20% damage reduction. Now I'm looking at my build currently, and I don't think I made the right decision because that's way too much crit. He's gonna crit anyway. I think I wasn't paying attention at work. This is exactly what that is. So let's change that up. Let's give him some more defense and additionals. And I think I did this for the attack. Yeah, that's for the attack. So I'm gonna guarantee my boy's gonna crit at all times anyway. But that is gonna be my STR build. So 20 additional, 10 crit. He should crit no matter what. But I just made sure that, because there's not a better equip that I have level 5 unless I want to give him crit defense, crit additional. Wait, hold on. Additional attack. Hold on. I'll take that. Additional attack. That's the right build for him. There we go. Okay. There we go, chat. That's the right build for that bad boy. And last but not least, physical clone. That's what we're going to roll with. Physical clone. You're next. So he stacks attack and he 100% massively raises defense for 1 turn. Now this guy is more on the defensive side. He gets 6% up to 30% on damage reduction per feature category ally whose name includes clone. He gets another 4% up to 20% on damage reduction. So he now has 50% damage reduction. When the team includes all 5 extreme types, he gets attack and defense 150%. All allies defense 30% for 2 turns. Okay. 1 physical key sphere, he gets guard. So he has guard, defense, and damage reduction. When attacking with 12 or more key, he gets attack and defense 200%. And attacks are effective against all types. Whoo, okay. Allergies. Whew, they're kicking in. Okay, so, and with my physical build, this is what I went with. 19 additional, 14 crit, and 9 dodge. And I gave him some more attack. So now that we have the builds, let's see if they actually hold up. We're gonna take on stage 3 of the seriously serious battles. We're gonna bring the full Rose team. We cannot bring any items, so this naturally will be a no item run. And this should give us tickets. So let's get it. Okay. So we're now up against Rage Trunks. Let's put this bad boy in slot 1. Let him do that. All these clones want to be in slot 2 and 3. So just make sure they are in slot 2 and 3. And this is before we get the Super Easy A Rose on the team too. Defense up. He's gonna take that super, no problem. 54%. Or 54 nothing, 67 nothing. It's all just child's play. 40. Dropping it very, very, very easily. 40 mil attack with a 31 crit. Cook, Rose. Back in it, the Rose clone's looking very strong. Oh, you're here. This is a real thing. This is not what we was using yesterday. Okay, this is 11 million. Okay. That's 11 million. Okay, yep, 12 million. Okay. So the greatly raised attack and defense. Oh, thought he's from a triple super. Okay. Good. There goes the dodge. So my build for AGL is working out pretty good. AGL Rose is not the heavy hitter. So far, I think it's still just going to be AGL, not AGL, Tech. So far, Tech Rose is the one that hits the hardest. You know what sucks? My next rotation is all clones. So I don't know who to put in slot 1. For science. Oh, this SOB does it twice? Okay, well, I can't be too scared, but you know what? For science, let's do disadvantage. I gotta see the damage reduction on this guy. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Okay, 91. The super attack is not gonna hit for too much, I don't think. Let me go back and look at, yeah, so he hits for 1.3 million on his super. But every super attack Trunks gets, he gets 20% attack for every super he gets. So he's not strong yet, but he probably will be after this rotation. 19 million, yeah, the tech clone definitely hits the hardest so far. So far, he hits the hardest. And guess what, chat? The link levels are not up yet. So Big Bad Bosses, Super Saiyan, those links are not link level 10. So this is out of the box. I do have some links ready. Can he take the hit? 70, doing absolutely nothing. I do want to see what this STR clone can do. Wait, chat. I just messed up. I messed up. I am not using these characters correctly. I just caught myself in 4K. I caught myself in 4K. I did. I caught myself in 4K. Not doing the correct things I need to do. I caught myself. I don't have any STR orbs on the field. I don't have any. Okay, so this is unavoidable. There's nothing I can do. All right. I could have switched them out, but AGL clone is going to be able to dodge. Yeah, it's like once we get Big Bad Boss up to 10, it'll look different. Yeah, it'll look way different. But guess what? These are still free-to-play TURs that are hitting well over 10 million consistently. And they're taking ordinary supers. Like, these free-to-play clones are TURs in disguise. Like, they're like summonable TURs. Summonable. That's the way I feel. They're like 2024 summonable TURs. Like, they're that crazy. And not to mention that the moment the link levels get up, because I'm going to spend the rest of tonight and into tomorrow just straight link leveling. Now, I will say, I don't know if it's happened for y'all, but my boost went away. Like, 22 million? Oh, STR Rose is crazy. Okay, so STR Rose and Tech Rose hit in the 20 millions without link level 10s. So those are the two to look out for. Our AGL is going crazy. Those are my two to look out for. STR and Tech. Both of those hit the hardest so far. These clones are good. Can we bring out Zamasu? Yeah. All right, we got Zamasu in slot 1 as he supports. We definitely have the orbs we need. So I can imagine these guys are gonna pop off something serious. Okay. Trunks is starting to hit a little bit harder now because now he's in the 6,000s. He's in the 6,000s now. That is 384 damage. Oh my gosh, Trunks is here. Jeez, bro. Wait. We took 384k. Why do we have full health? Does Zamasu heal us up? Did I miss something in this kit? Ew, only 13 million. Disgusting. It had ended at like 9 a.m. Oh, so it only lasted for 14 hours? Oh, it unfortunately wasn't gonna last until reset today. Zamasu, okay, chat, 25 million. Chat, he does not have link level 10s. So that's Zamasu support. And that boy, the tech one is ridiculous. The tech one remains my favorite. The tech one remains my favorite, bro. He does. The tech remains my favorite. That is so ridiculous. Okay. I think it's safe to say we can finally enact the Zero Mortals plan. 42 million? Dang, this is not what I was looking at yesterday. But okay. We'll let Zamasu cook. We'll let him cook. I need to read Zamasu's kit. I did not remember reading healing in his kit. I don't remember reading healing. 5. Regardless, that is the free-to-play clones and their build. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's your boy Smooth. I'll get you guys in the next video. Peace.